Easily the best Transformers movie ever. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Transformers 1. The movie stars Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Scarlett Johansson, and Keegan Michael Key. We have a bunch of Transformers we've seen before, but they have different names because they can't transform right now. So Orion Pax is Optimus, D16 is Megatron, B127 is Bumblebee, and Alita 1, well, she's Alita 1, I guess. When we meet them, they can't transform. They are miners. They mine for Energon. Energon is used to power up Transformers, to power up Cybertron and everything. Before they got there, Energon was flowing through the city because there was like this all spark and it was just had Energon flowing. All the primes were there, and the primes are like, think of them as like athletes, superstar athletes in any sport. You can collect cards of them and stuff. And Megatron and Optimus, I'm gonna call them that for this movie, for this review. They were fans of the primes. Like Megatron's favorite prime was like Megatron or whatever his name was, and hence why his name is Megatron. But we do get like a nice backstory of the importance of the primes and what they meant to Cybertron and everything. But for the most part, we follow Optimus and Megatron, and they get into some trouble. And it was not because of Megatron. I thought it was going to be because of Megatron. It's actually Optimus, the one that gets them into different adventures, I would say. He always wanted to help. He wanted to help find the Allspark again. And Megatron was like, don't get us in trouble. Chill out. But whatever Optimus did, Megatron was there to have his back. Like, he was his ride or die for real. They were really tight. Bumblebee was in the basement's basement, and they discovered him. They meet him, and Bumblebee is like, all right, I'll roll with y'all or whatever. And at some point, they learn how to transform. And when they learn how to transform, that's when you can see the split between Optimus and Megatron coming. The movie reminds me of X-Men First Class a lot, with, Professor X and Magneto hanging out for large majority of that movie. And then eventually you see the split happen, and, you know how that movie ends. But once they are able to transform, Optimus is like, all right, we can go help the people and, change things on Cybertron and do good, for the people. Megatron is like, I'm going to kill this person and anyone who gets in my way, because now like he has the power to do that. And you can see how Megatron just got people to follow him, got the bots that eventually become the Decepticons to follow him. He just stood up to people, and he wouldn't take any mess anymore. And Optimus was the opposite, So it was cool just spending time with them and seeing their relationship and seeing how things fell apart, and not spending time with any humans. That's why this movie is really good, because there's no humans to spend time with. We're spending time with the Transformers the entire time, and that is the key to a Transformers movie. Like, the Transformers movies, all right, I wouldn't say all of them are good. Majority of them are decent, but it starts messing up when we have to spend time with humans. It just happens. In this, we are spending time with all the Transformers, and it was just really good seeing the personalities of Optimus and Megatron coming through. Even B is very happy and energetic and young, and Optimus just grows. You just see him growing into the leader that we see in all the movies and everything. But it was fun. There were cool action sequences. It's funny. The jokes were landing. I was laughing out loud, and it was a nice change of pace of just having this animated and seeing Optimus and Megatron before like the real change happens, because it does happen. Once Megatron gets that power, you can see it just slowly descends into evil. But Transformers 1, I really love it. It is my favorite Transformers movie. Bumblebee now is number 2. But what are your rankings of the Transformers? Like, what are your favorite Transformers movies? Because it's this, Bumblebee, Transformers 1. That's my top 3. But I really enjoyed this. If you get a chance to check it out in theaters, definitely go, take your family. It's a lot of fun. those are just my thoughts on Transformers 1. If you watched the movie, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.